The United Nations said that the humanitarian needs in Yemen remain extremely high despite the UN ceasefire. This came within the OCHA monthly report, which consisted of an evaluation of the situation in 5 countries, including Yemen. More on this is within the following report.
The temporary truce in Yemen has relieved some hardships, but the nation remains in the grip of a severe food crisis, with 19 million people predicted to go hungry this year owing to a shortage of financing. More than 17.4 million Yemenis are facing food shortages according to UN estimates, with a further 1.6 million facing emergency levels of famine in the coming months. Because Ukraine and Russia supply almost one-third of Yemen's wheat, Yemen is disproportionately affected by the conflict in Ukraine, which has pushed up the cost of food and other essentials globally and put a massive strain on supply systems. Rising global prices, along with substantial supply interruptions, have resulted in rapid depletion of food inventories across the country. Unfortunately, vital humanitarian relief agencies might be forced to suspend their services due to a lack of funding. The United Nations and its humanitarian partners support 11 million people each month. But owing to acute financial constraints, rations have already been reduced to 8 million people. Nutrition, healthcare, clean water, and sanitation programs are similarly underfunded, and the World Food Program claims that the worldwide fuel and food crisis has raised the cost of its Yemen operations by an astounding $30 million per month. The UN verification and inspection mechanism for Yemen urgently requires extra funding to continue its mission. With its existing resources, the mission will be compelled to halt operations at the end of August. The mission is an important service that helps commercial items enter Yemen's Red Sea ports. It has approved over 1,600 ships since 2016, ensuring that necessary products like food, gasoline, and other commercial goods reach Yemeni men, women, and children. This is a critical effort since Yemen imports about 90% of its food. The Security Council has repeatedly stated that its intention to facilitate these imports, most recently in Resolution 2624. During the present truce, the mission has also played a vital role in allowing petroleum shipments into Red Sea ports. The mission requires $3.5 million to operate from September through the end of the year. International cooperation is urgently required to avert a crisis of record proportions in Yemen.